Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening. Yes, us this evening. I know what you're thinking. It's Sunday. Dark. What are you doing? It's Sunday. It's not a Tuesday. It's not a Thursday. It's certainly not a Saturday. It's Sunday. So, what does that mean? That means boner stream. Yes, that's correct. It is a boner stream. If you don't know what that is, it's my really immature way of saying it's a bonus stream. So, boner stream battalion. Let's do this. So, hey, Mike Concho, what's up? Let's go ahead and begin. For everyone out there, before I start, I want to first start off by apologizing. I've been running behind. I haven't really been good with emails and DMs and messages and all this stuff. I've been trying to do my best to keep up with social media and kind of get this stuff out from SHOT Show. And I got to be honest, I've done a pretty poor job. So for everyone that's contacted me and that I've done a pretty bad job of contacting you back, I'm sorry. Okay, with everything SHOT Show and life and traveling and all that, I've pretty much sucked at that. So forgive me is what I ask. Now that I'm back from SHOT Show, all the giveaway stuff is going out. All the stuff from DLD hardware that was ordered after like Wednesday, morning is going out, and I'll be caught up with everything. So thank you all for your patience. So let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to have a really dope review of SHOT Show. We're going to talk about the new P80 frame. That's a joke. We're going to talk about the new P80 frame. We're going to talk about the brace ruling, and we're going to talk about how the government hates you and wants you dead. So let's go ahead and get this started. So first, Joe Morris, congratulations for being first, my friend. Great to see you. Hope you've had an excellent weekend. And I guess you are due at least one high five. So congratulations. Now let's shout out all of our Chena members. Now we realize that this stream is going to be a little light, okay? Because people are so used to me streaming on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but they don't get to enjoy the boner streams like you guys. So Rusty Shackelford, what's up, brother? One of the Chena members. We got Key ASC, another Chena member. What's up, brother? Kurt 24, another Chena member. Kurt is just such a blessing. He's always like contacting me, sending me stuff, and he's just so good about sending me stuff that's important to, you guys, to the viewers, to the channel. He's just great. So everyone, show Kurt some love in the comments. Like, just stroke him off a little bit. I mean, stroke his ego a little bit. Whatever you choose. Z, what's up, brother? Another Chena member. Kurt 24, Z, C and T Designs and Arms. What's up, brother? Another Chena member. Let's see, Kurt 24, Z, Kurt 24, C and T. Sorry, I'm just going through the Chena members. We get a shout out, show some love to the Chena members. Anthony Smith, what's up, brother? Another Chena member. Goon Beam, another Chena member. Hey, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. I did see your email, and you were like, yo, I got your package. You're a pretty good guy. Thanks for the stuff, bro. Appreciate you, man. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. Goon Beam, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, another Chena members. Tech Money, salute as usual. Sorry, it's my left hand salute because I will knock over my SMB7 if I do a right hand salute. So thank you. And who else we got? Hey, Scott D. Magnificent. What's up, brother? Another channel member. Taco Syndicate in the building. Another channel member. Look at all these great people. Y'all are so great. Y'all so great. Who else? Hey, Ron Wayne. The one and only Ron Wayne, who's up to like 1.2 billion subscribers. I'm pretty sure the former vice president subscribes to his channel. I'm just saying. Check it out. It's dope. Taco Syndicate, Goon Beam. Hey, Flying Rich, what's up, brother? Another Chena member. Had a great time. I got to spend time with Flying Rich. We got to break bread together. It was good. It was good. Let's see. Flying Rich, Fluffy Bunny, Kurt 24, C&T Designs. What up? Tech Money. Hey, Misty, Misdemeanor, Miss Wayne. Good to see. Excuse me, Mrs. Wayne. Good to see you. Another Chena member. When was the last DLD stream? I believe that was the Tuesday right before SHOT Show. Thank you for asking. Hey, Murphy's Law, what up? Another channel member. And who else we got? Make sure I don't miss anyone. Murphy's Law was like, bro, what a legend. Like, you just straight asked Jerry Mikulek to sign your sack. Yeah, I got my sack signed. It's a little bit, yeah, a little bit of more to the story than that, but we'll see. Existence Mundane, what up? What up? Good to see you, another channel member. Hold on, did I miss somebody? Hold on, Flammers, Murphy's Law. JC9, what up? Another channel member. Scott Deep Magnificent CNT. Hey, and Eagle Run 23, a new channel member. Welcome to the Glowy Squad. I appreciate you, brother. Who else we got? Then I'll go ahead and bring on my guests. I think that's it. Now the quick honorable mentions here. We got let's see, too many choices. What's up, brother? The AFT is drunk again. Aaron Staton says, "What's up, Dark? What's up, man? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you." Who else we got in here? Man, and the stories from SHOT Show, bro, crazy. Hey, T for Tejas, what's up, brother? MC, another good one, of course. Mike Honcho, aka CRS Firearms, the homie. Man Against the Masses, what's up, brother? John Pauly, DLD, it's been a while. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Sam Man, appreciate you joining as well. And for all the others out there that I may have missed, T for Tejas, it's great to have you in here. I can feel your energy, just vibing. It's like buzzing. It's like all vibrating and stuff. G Lint Noves, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining. Scoozy. Okay, so we got some cool shit we're going to go over. Before that, I would like to take a moment and bring my guests on. Just guys, if you could, being that we have a new channel member, Eagle Run 23, let's go ahead and show him some love for being a new channel member, and let's get started. And so, sorry, I'm a little, tatted. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have the one, the only Mr. Flying Rich in the building.
Yo, oh boy. Hey, is my microphone off? Did you turn my microphone off?
No one can hear you, Rich. Are you talking?
I'm trying to talk.
You trying to talk?
I'm trying to talk.
You caught me. Yep. JK. And we have one more, ladies and gentlemen. You all know him as the one person that did not go to SHOT Show doing a SHOT Show recap as John effing Crump.
Yeah, that would be me. And I did not go to SHOT Show.
But we wanted you here. We wanted you here,
You could have gone like Dark did.
Yeah,
I could have made it for about 8 hours worth of the show.
No, I was working on something else though.
Hey, Kick Up Dust, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you, man. Frag Out, there he was. I saw him earlier. Frag Out, what's up, brother?
Didn't go to SHOT Show. His doggy, his man's best friend, had issues he had to tend to.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope the pooch is okay. Farmer James, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining us. Hope you and the wife is okay. Gun Lawyer guy said, just taking the brace off and leaving a tube escapes the struggle. True. So we're actually gonna hit all that
unless it's a foreign.
Depends on the tube. And
there's several layers to it, actually. Hold on. Shout out to DLD. Flew in and out the shortest Vegas trip I've ever seen someone do. Hey, bro, I was there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Bro, come on. I just couldn't be there Monday,
you weren't there Wednesday. You went to the.
I was there Wednesday.
Yeah. You got in. You didn't go to the show.
I didn't go to the show. Well, no, actually, I did go to the show. I just went in there like at 4:53, right when it was closing. You know what I mean? Hey, what's this bullshit? This is like you guys being like, oh, your amount of time there wasn't great enough to my experience isn't valid here. Is this what's going on?
Yes.
Kind of like that, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then let's give the show to Rich now. So it looks like we may have an actual question here. And guys, I actually like this. If you guys sometimes when we're blowing through chat and it's going crazy, it's kind of difficult to see what actual question.
I thought you meant the actual question was Man Against the Masses. What's the over and under on how long before Rich starts snoring?
Oh no, that's an excellent question, but I was going for this concept where there's a lot of side conversations in chat, which we love. I encourage all of you guys to talk. I love that we have like a community here, like you guys actually talk. But here, the person actually said question. So I would say in the future, if you guys actually type question first,
Or
although
Q,
it takes up
for
the
short.
characters.
Q space.
Yeah, or even just question. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into. So we're gonna do the P80 frames and the braces and all that. I wanted to jump into show stuff, but because we got it pulled up, let's start here. So FOMO core, fear of missing out core, maybe some question. Pistol brace. My understanding is imported pistols will not become 922R compliant. Bottom paragraph, page 246, first paragraph 247. Do they have to be destroyed?
Well, they say if you read the rule, it says that you have two options: destroy them or turn them into ATF.
And your third option
is non-compliance.
Yes.
Wait, so to say that over again, I just want to be stupid clear on this.
Okay, so think of it like this. Let's use a Draco for an example. Okay.
Okay.
We all know that when a rifle is imported, long guns are held to different standards than pistols, right?
Mhm.
So for 922R compliance, you need X amount of parts to be US made for it to be compliant. And like a lot of folks will do like, the furniture, the magazine, put a like an AK, right? They'll put a Tapco G2 trigger on it. They'll put US furniture, US magazine, blah blah blah. So a pistol though, like the Draco for an example, when a Draco is imported, it is imported as a handgun. So nearly everything on that firearm is foreign, it's imported. So like they're taking those from Romanian kits that those were issued to the Romanian infantry, and those are all Romanian 100%. The trigger, the guts, some of them have different triggers, but for the most part they're completely Romanian. So if you were to take a pistol that wasn't held to 922R compliance and then file a Form 1 or whatever and SBR it, then it would now be held to the standards of a rifle, of which it would not be able to be in compliance of. So therefore, the ETF is saying you must destroy it or you must give it to the ATF.
And once you put a brace on it, then from that moment it freezes in time. So if you go back and put on American parts, it's still frozen in time of that part. So once you add the brace, that's what happens. Like
in other
if you buy
words,
one with a brace on it, then
if you bought a Draco with a brace and it wasn't 922R compliant at the time, meaning 3 American parts, you have to turn into the ATF or destroy it.
According to them, yes.
And the other thing is there's a little bit of a disagreement. Some people are saying if you bought a Draco and then years later added a brace, it may be a different story versus purchasing a Draco with a brace on it.
When 922 are compliant, I mean, it's kind of hard to prove. So, like, you can say, "Hey, yeah, I switched out parts. Prove I didn't." And by the way, you're not going to be able to prove I didn't because I'm not letting you touch my shit. But if you bought it, if you bought it with a brace, it's a little bit harder. But
well, let me ask this. That is true. Shout out to the Draco C's out there. Draco C's are built with an underfolding trunnion in it, and they're very easy to convert to SBRs. But here's the thing, though: nearly every U.S. part that's made, like Tapco G2 triggers, Arsenal, K-Var furniture, all sorts of shit like that. Even the Circle 10 magazines that are from the U.S. factory, they're all stamped U.S. So I mean, if it came down to it, like if it was like a warrant and they came in your home, like let's say you have a YouTube channel where you expressly put out information saying that you will not comply with any tyrannical bullshit, period, then you may be more likely to get fucked with. It's a possibility. They may be looking at your shit.
Did a video making your products 922R compliant, showing what needs to be swapped in, while I had a brace on it. You're docking yourself.
And there's even more.
A short showing that you're Scorpion with a brace on it and be like, F you, you're not getting it.
So let's say this. So A, PC Ruger charger with a brace, allegedly. I won't highlight the comment for your safety. It's not imported. Correct. It's not imported. It's easy to overcome that obstacle if you choose to comply.
Although I think looking at my Scorpion, I realized that it probably is 922R compliant before I put the brace on there. I put the Franklin Army trigger in there. I changed the muzzle device and a bunch of other stuff. So I think I might.
So I always thought
something
it
with me.
was. I always thought it was 5 American parts or more.
3.
So I read it. Both of us are wrong. It's actually based off of fractional shit. It
Yeah,
is way more complicated than that.
yeah. It's not 5 or 3. It's like
It's like based on the amount of total components,
it's
a certain percentage. It's crazy.
So it's like,
I've literally, when I worked at a gun store, I had given people advice based off of 922R compliance. I was under the impression that it was 5 American parts, which maybe we were selling ourselves a dream, but it was the handguard, the gas tube cover, the pistol grip, and then the G2 trigger and a US magazine. And we were all like, oh, our shit's not. But please tell me who in the world has ever been in trouble for 922R compliance until this new bullshit came up. They found this, and they found it as a way to, turn us around and bend us over a barrel. Kimball, yes, I did. I'll talk about that in a minute. So what are your thoughts on all this, guys?
it's effing ridiculous.
It's so what makes a fire?
What was that?
We lost you, Rich. That's actually true to many choices.
Oh, all right. So 922R compliance is the biggest BS on the planet. It doesn't do anything.
There's like a list of 20 parts. Not dead. And no more than 10 of them. And I got the parts list here. It can be no more than 10 of them can be foreign. And I got it here. Frame, receiver, barrel extensions, trunnions, magazine attachments, bolts, bolt carriers, operating rod, gas piston, trigger housing, trigger, hammer, sear, disconnector, buttstock, pistol grip, forearm, handguard, magazine body, magazine follower, for floor plate.
Okay, Sean says something really interesting. And by the way, Crump, I agree. So I've always believed that 922R compliance meant 5 parts. That's what I was taught. That's what I was told to teach others that came in the gun shop, right?
Yeah, it's not.
And that's untrue. So when when this came up and we kind of had a little bit of a disagreement about it, right? It was like 3 parts, 5 parts, 10 parts. I looked it up, and that shit is way more complicated than we were making it out to be. Sean brings up a good point. He says Statute 26 USC 5848 says no information on a government form intended for compliance with the NFA can be used to attain a warrant. The ETF can't use Form 1s as a trap. I don't know anything about that.
Do you really trust the ATF to stick to that?
Absolutely not.
Or not find another excuse?
It's the government. They would only do the right thing.
More likely to find another excuse.
Yeah, I can't put any trust into the government at all whatsoever.
It's not like
as a matter of fact, the only trust I can put in the government is that they're going to take money from me and potentially more things. Silverback, what up? Gain employment at the ATF. Yeah, that would go well. Sorry, hold on. I'm just reading through the comments here. Somebody mentioned the worksheet. So there is no longer a worksheet. that no longer exists?
The 499.9. I'm going to link to 922r.com. I don't know. Can I bring that up, Dark? Would you mind?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Because this will this is
The
basically
the assault pistol. Oh yeah.
this basically right here, it's applicable parts count. So this is how you this is minimum number of US parts per manufacturer to compliance. Like an AK-47 is 6, a fail is 7, an Uzi's 4, a
Oh.
V58 is 6.
All this talk of compliance is getting my dick soft. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So, this
Sorry,
is
you're right.
basically this is just to show you how many parts you need for different firearms. This is not every firearm, but it shows you how screwed up it is. And it's very hard to tell, you know.
So 922R is for importers and it's for imported firearms. And I understand what you're saying, too many choices. They're still able to hold citizens accountable to items under 922R compliance.
Yeah, and he is right though. There has
Yep.
never been anybody prosecuted under it. But
Agree.
what I'm worried about is not prosecution, is them using this to scare people to turn their stuff in.
Yeah. And I mean, we're looking at how many times have you heard, "Oh, free tax stamp. I'm going to stick it to the government and, get a bunch of shit registered." Like how
Yeah.
please inform me, how is that you winning?
How many times, will they send a letter back saying, "Oh, you're rejected because you're not 922 compliant. Here's your choices," and people go, "Oh, I guess I have to turn it in now."
Well, like the other gentleman said earlier, right? Like he had said, let's say this is true. Let's say that, and can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I didn't ask for a 5x5.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So let's say, for an example, like what that gentleman said earlier was true, and that the ATF can't use that, um, you know, uh, form used for compliance as a tool to gain a warrant.
No, I don't think they're
Okay.
going to try to. I
Yeah. So
think it's
let's
to pressure people into giving their stuff up
yeah.
voluntarily.
Yeah, so I agree. So that's I don't think they're going to use it as a way to get a warrant. I think they're going to. I mean, there's nothing more intimidating than an everyday, citizen getting a letter of like a cease and desist or a letter of stating that you need to, um, you know, surrender an item to the GATF. Like that would be pretty uh, intimidating to the everyday Joe. Timbo Slice, what's up, brother? Mike McClune, welcome, brother.
Yeah, that's my whole entire point.
Let's see. Kimball says, "You know what annoys the shit out of me? That Yankee Marshall guy. He assumed everyone talking about being afraid of this ruling is fear mongering and full of shit. This is. Let me say this, okay? These are the same people, okay, that are like, guys, they're just bump stocks, okay? I don't use them. My best friends don't use them. They're just bump stocks. You know what? I've never installed a
No,
bump stock on
he did
anything.
say that kind of, didn't he?
I don't know if he did. I'm just using this as an
Oh,
example.
okay.
I could picture him saying something like that, and not to just throw shade at him, right? Like there's people all over the place that are like, I don't use bump stocks. My friends or family or whomever don't use bump stocks, so therefore let them take them, give it to them. It's easy. But what we're looking at right now, what is happening right now, that precedent was set because of us sacrificing bump stocks, and I was guilty of it too. I was just watching from afar, not being engaged, not even engaging in like the calls or the movement or whatever you want to call it at all. I was not engaged in any two-way advocacy at that time. So I think when we start to sacrifice these little things, it puts us in a place in the future that is bad for everyone. It is only going to bring us to another place of bullshit rules that they call laws. That I don't know. It's starting to set the precedent that, okay, so we can take bump stocks. Because we took bump stocks, we can take frames. Because we took frames, we can take braces. And this is going to keep going. And they also took, okay, and for some of the guys out there that are like AK builders and shit, whatever happened to the poison bullet, right? Where did the poison bullet go? The 5.45? That shit's gone.
No,
They're going to keep coming and taking everything that they can.
5.45 PSA is making them, or going to start making them.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Actually, PSA is going to start making 5.7.
Yeah. The thing is like, no matter what, they're going to continue, going down this route. And I just don't want people to get that attitude of, well, I only use a 10-round magazine, rotary magazine in my 1022, so I don't need high capacity magazines, whatever they call them nowadays, ghost baby killer magazines or whatever. Like, I don't use collapsible stocks. I don't use folding stocks. I don't use bayonet lugs. No one uses fucking bayonet lugs.
Well, the bayonet murders have really dropped since they went after bayonet lugs.
Yeah. And Fax 357 SIG is a bear to find. Like, that shit's hard as shit. And I do.
No, sorry.
No music.
Sorry.
And I do have a Glock 33 in 357 SIG. And I love that shit. I'm just saying. Wait, let's go back. If you look at the 1 million new firearm permits, hold on. So Silverback Tactical and Defense says, wait, let's go back. If you look at the 1 million new firearm permits that were handed out, if they complied, do you know how much money that is? Okay, so yes, actually, IV8888 did a little bit of a, ballpark. And he said on a high end, like on the top end math, you're talking about 40 million braces, right? Now let's say
it's probably more like I would guess. I would guess probably around 4 million-ish.
4?
Yes.
Everyone else is saying 10 to 40 million.
Yeah, that's wrong. I've had to look up like the top 3 people's books to see how many they sold. There's no way.
So what if we do it on the low side? Come on, we need as many in common use as possible, man. Come on.
Yeah, probably like I'd say 4 to 7.
Okay.
Let's say 4 to 10, just to be.
Without going through and doing math with 8 zeros in it or 8 figures in it, the fact is that they'd be walking away from hundreds of millions of dollars, right? There's no way ever, not one time has, when the government comes to you and says, hey, we're supposed to be charging for stuff, we're supposed to be arresting people with this stuff, but guess what? We're going to go ahead and do this for you for free. We're going to forego hundreds of millions of dollars, and we're just going to do this for you because it helps you. Never in the history of ever has something good happened after that.
No, what did Reagan say? What's the scariest words that you can hear?
Scary 7 words.
Yeah,
I'm from the government. I'm here to help.
I'm here to help. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Dark Rich.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what my hat is.
Nice. Well, MP5K.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. So the Velcro on that is an MP5K?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's fire.
I also got my little optic holder for my MP5 today.
Oh, like a claw mount?
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, so the whole thing with the brace thing is like, look, I was going back through my inventory and I was hello felons, I mean fellas. um I was like, look, man, I don't think I've purchased anything like with a brace like from the get-go, right? Like every single thing that I purchased was a pistol that I ended up adding a brace to. Now I've shared them publicly and I've said I've got braces and I said I have no intention of complying with the new brace ruling that they're pretending
Oh,
is law.
hey, here's a question I have. I got a Strybog that came with the brace, but the brace wasn't mounted. So, what is that? Is that some type of like Schrodinger's gun or something?
You know that must be constructive intent. That's
Yeah.
what that's
Well,
what
I'm
I
thinking it
think.
might be Schrodinger's gun. Like Schrodinger's cat, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and speaking of ish,
Schrodinger's SBR.
so Mr. Guns and Gear, he had a whole talk about all of the strikes on his channel. Apparently, inserting a magazine of 30 rounds or greater into a firearm will get you a strike on YouTube.
Yeah, well, also
I heard
the NFA channel got a bunch of strikes because he screwed on a suppressor
Yes, yeah, and apparently
instead of
Mike
the
had the same
ASA.
thing.
Ammo Land got their channels gone because screwing on suppressors and inserting 30-round magazines.
Amaland is gone.
Yes.
Okay,
YouTube.
so this is a rule that's existed within their terms of service for some time, but they're saying that they're now interpreting it differently.
Sounds like the
Wonder
ATF.
where they got the idea from.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
They're literally taking tips from the ATF, no pun intended. Facts.
Yeah, so like they went back like 4 years, like, oh yeah, that you inserted this magazine here, you inserted this magazine, you screwed on this muzzle device.
So is it literally inserting a 30-round magazine into something?
Yes.
Not 30 plus one, 30, a 30-round mag.
What I heard was specifically in an AR. I don't think that's true though. I think it's what they consider to be what
Anything
we
above 10
consider
rounds.
what we consider standard capacity, they consider high capacity, right?
So
So
on my
what they were saying
PS90,
is, oh, Murphy's Law. I saw your message. I'll pull it up, bro. Sorry, go ahead.
so
Yeah, every
PS90
time.
standard capacity is 50 rounds.
Yeah, but that's more than 10.
So if I smack a mag into a PS90, which I have a short doing it, that's
a hard strike. Yes.
I'm on the naughty list already. So I'm going to go through my content.
So police issue is high capacity. That's a good point. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like rules for thee, not for me, right? I'm sure that this isn't going to be an issue in most places, like any type of military law enforcement channels or any shit like that.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter.
One of the strikes Amberlane got was because there was a picture of a ghost gunner.
A picture.
Rich just had a video removed that had a ghost gunner in it.
Yeah, well, this one had a ghost gunner in it. It was like, oh, this is a ghost gunner, blah, blah, blah.
You know,
so Amberlane is gone.
All right, so I'm
that
deleting
doesn't apply
right
to Demo
now.
Ranch, though.
Demo Ranch just made a video saying that his channel might be
Yeah.
gone because of all of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just uploaded a video and he discusses it, but I mean, let's be real.
Oh! I got to tell my Demo Ranch story. My brush with fame. I'm on the zigzag line at the airport. I look up. I see a T-shirt that says Bunker Branding. I see a woman that looks looks like Mare. I look up. It's Matt. And so I didn't totally fanboy out. So I totally don't fanboy out. I just put up my fist, say, "Hey, Matt," and fist bumped him. And then made like I didn't see him the rest of the time that we passed each other 6 or 7 more times in line. And poor Matt does fly Southwest like the rest of us.
That is so not awkward at all. What if somebody walked up to you and was like, hey, Rich, and give you a bump and just walked away?
Hey, Rich, if I rent the plane, will you fly us to Vegas next year?
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
I think that would be awesome content.
Well, so here, okay, so a lot of people are talking about, oh yeah, we finally have freaking Wi-Fi on the goddamn plane without having to pay for it. So a lot of people are saying like Demo Ranch gets away with everything. You guys got to remember that all of those channels that are over 1 million subs, they're going to get away with anything they want to. Think of the amount of revenue they pull in for YouTube. It's pretty crazy. So they're not going to just cancel anyone. That's why like all these other channels are trying to get up as close to 1 million as possible, like Tactical Toolbox for an example, but okay, so back to the brace thing. We'll hit the brace thing and then we'll hit Shot Show within the P80 frame. Is that cool?
Okay.
Since we're kind of already on the topic. So, okay. So with braces, so to give kind of people a little bit of guidance, let's say like in my case, for an example, and when I say what I'm going to do, I am not telling anybody what to do. I'm giving no advice. You guys do whatever you choose, whatever you feel is best. Even if like the only thing I can think of to say is fuck the ATF. But I mean, what you choose to do is totally up to you. The sad Jamaican horn is back. What you guys choose to do is completely up to you, right? If I gotta, what do they say? Maybe the town. I could take a pinch. If I gotta take a pinch for the cause, I'm down. I don't know if he's demonetized. That's a good point. I don't know. It's highly likely that he's
Babyface P got demonetized.
Who?
Babyface P.
Oh.
His channel's no monetization for you.
Yeah, that's so fucked up, man. So let's say, like in my case, for an example, Crump, let me ask you this to start. Does the ATF have a current and up-to-date database that they can use as a registry?
It depends on that depends. There is a database for out of business records. If you bought a gun from a FFL that went out of business, then they do. Then they do have your information in a database.
Toy Town, what up?
Hey, can I ask Mike Concho a question?
Up to date.
First off, Mike Concho, you still out there? Because I think they gave Mike Concho a hard strike for a video he actually deleted off his channel that was over a year old.
That's happened. Yep, that's happened to other YouTubers as well.
Like it's deleted, it's gone.
But it was once there, and because it was uploaded and removed, they have evidence that it was there. Every single thing is documented. So he has literally deleted a video and he has gotten a strike for it later, even after it's been deleted. Yep, Eagle Run, great point. I never get strikes on current videos, always old stuff. That is always how it is. So Murphy's Law says, if you did a NICS background check, you are registered. I think that the ATF has access to every single current 4473 that has been, over the past 20 years, they probably have access to every single thing. Bingo. Well, okay, so then riddle me this, Batman. Why did they change the 4473 to have
everything on one page?
Every single thing on one page. It all went digital, right? Right at the same time that they're taking all the out of business records, all those shipping containers that are out at 244 Knee Road, Martinsburg, West Virginia, and they're building a database with those out of business records, and then they're potentially what aren't they were using OCR software to
Here's the thing: they're OCRing everything but the name, but all they had to do is turn that on. I mean, they're stored in PDFs, right?
Mhm.
If you go into like Adobe, like PDF, right? Adobe Acrobat, you can turn on OCR with 2 clicks on any PDF document.
Okay, well, there you go. You actually did it on one of our shows live.
Yeah,
Easy.
easy peasy, lemon
So
squeezy.
I don't be- I don't believe any of that shit. I believe the ATF has access to way more information than they're letting on to. So if anybody out there
All
did
right,
purchase
I'm gonna
a
do it
brace
again.
pistol,
Do you want to do it again?
sure, go ahead.
All right, let me just open something up.
And while you pull that up, what I'm saying is if anybody did purchase braced pistols,
What the
it
hell
is
is
highly likely that they already have that information, right? Now, the other
Not
thing
highly
about the out of
annoying,
business
but highly
syndrome,
likely.
yes. The other thing, Peter O said here, so California, and by the way, Peter, it's not just California. This is happening all over the country. This is nationwide. He says, Peter O says, so California putting all these shops out of business is a low key way to add to the registry.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
Haven't
I
we
mean
seen?
that's what we've been saying.
Yeah,
All right,
haven't we been saying real quick before you share it? Haven't we been saying that over the last year, maybe year or two, there have been more FFLs shut down than ever in the last century?
Dude, I
Well,
got a
any
video
other year.
with almost a short with almost 14,000 views on it. And guess what I do in that video?
Use
what's
my
that?
audio.
Well, that too, but I did smack a 30 round mag.
Shorts and someone's just like silently showing.
Yep, I'm using your video. Audio.
Of course, you're using my audio. Clint Eastwood, what's up, brother? Andy Lipsco, what's up, brother? Yeah, I mean,
Correct.
this is something that came up dozens of times. Dude, Rich, you pulling down those videos is not gonna. I don't believe is gonna change anything. I've got videos of me, slapping 30, 60, 30, 40, 60 round mags into various types of firearms, and also
I'll be right
screwing,
back.
yeah, and also screwing cans on threaded barrels as well. So I don't think they're going to. I don't think it's going to make a difference.
I'm deleting them.
Flood Munitions says if you buy from stores that do 4473s on iPads, they can find you more easily than a paper form. I believe that, bro. Flood Munitions, where'd you get that? I swear to God, I just got a sticker at SHOT Show with that logo on it. Hold up, I may have it right here. Yeah,
What? That's faceless, right?
No, it's not faceless.
That's not faceless?
Mm-mm.
I saw Faceless's face.
I also saw Faceless's face. A lot of people give a lot for that. If his people, I get this one too, the suppressed sticker that is a Supreme sticker. Yeah, if a lot of people knew that we saw Faceless's face, they would be tripping. Yeah, so I think all of this is a way for them to look, we got pistol braces to comply with the law, right? Like I had said, you know what? I'm not gonna put a stock on this. I'm gonna put a brace on it so I can comply with these fucks. And now look where we are. It's just crazy. Sorry, Crump.
All right, so I'm gonna show you.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey, that's right, bro. How could I forget? Now I know exactly who you are. We met at the Keltec booth, and this dude is the shit. This dude is the shit. Hell yeah! Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate you.
All right,
All right,
so
lay it on me.
right here, all you need to do is you go in here and hold on. Right over here. My computer's kind of locked up here. Fucking great.
Hold up. Is that the open letter that went out for that was said to have gone out for unfinished frames and receivers?
No. No, that was something different. All right. I'm
Faceless
not
has no
logged in,
face.
but all
That's
you have to
true.
do is click the little button that says scan an OCR. For some reason, I'm not logged into my Adobe. So never mind. Just kind of pull up because for some reason it's not letting me OCR here. But
Well,
right
it's
here, do you see
okay.
where it's like grayed out? Where it
Yeah.
says scan an OCR. If I
Mhm.
was logged in, which I must be logged in here, you just click right there, and then you click one thing that says scan an OCR.
I mean, we watched it. It was literally like less than 2 minutes, maybe
Right.
even less than a minute.
All right, I'm
And
going to
you could search it too. It was searchable.
let me just take this down. I'll go ahead and
Whoa.
log in.
Trippy, bro. Trippy.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and log. I gotta log into my Adobe.
You're good, man.
Oh my
So,
gosh. All right, here it is. I got a video with nearly 500,000 views. It's like 484,000 views of my PS90 pulling it out of the case, and then I like slide the receiver in and slap the mag in.
well, then go put in
I,
the description that is a California compliant 10-round magazine.
oh, dude, and you can see it's full of chiclets. It's completely full.
Well,
Bye, video. Goodbye.
are you going to comply? You're going to comply? Oh, Rich, come on. You're setting a bad example.
Well,
Look,
I need to comply so I can talk shit.
here's one thing that
All right,
that I kept hearing.
Okay,
All right,
let's
I've
do
gotten
this.
7
Well,
views in the last 48 hours. It's gone.
Before you jump into it real quick, I've gotten a lot of comments from people that have said, with everything that's going on right now, with frames and receivers with braces, which a really big conversation this evening is going to be the new Polymer 80 frame. It's huge, and it's a big middle finger to the ETF. But a lot of people are saying, like, with everything going on, this is the premier time for us to repeal the NFA or get suppressors and SBRs completely removed from the NFA.
Yeah,
I don't believe that to be true. What do you think?
I think that we're gonna have to take apart the NFA piece by piece, and this might be a catalyst. I'm not gonna say never. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would like to see it happen. But can we just do this really
For
quick?
sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you see my screen? I
Yeah.
want you to time me. Just say go whenever.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a stopwatch. Oh, that's not a stopwatch. That's a grenade. Sorry. 1 second. And by grenade, I mean a perfectly lawful 37 millimeter bird banger. Okay, let me get the little stopwatch. Okay, let me know when you're going to go, and I'll click start.
You tell me when to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
So basically, you go up here. I'm doing this slow, by the way. So just hit recognize text in this file, recognize text, and this is me walking you through it. It's done. And that
Okay,
was
hold
being
on.
slow.
So
I'll do it full speed if you want.
so you're done. That was 16 seconds, dude.
Well, that was like with me walking people through it too.
Okay, all right, we'll
Now,
reset.
can you do a whole folder like that?
Yeah, you can. You can go like this when you hit the scan. You can do multiple files.
And you think the ATF could do this with 4473s
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
easily. Like, ready?
Now,
Tell me when to go. I'm going to do it as fast as I can.
All right, I'll tell you when you go. 1 sec. So if the ATF is doing this with 4473s, how quickly could they do this with 980 million?
Let me just show him. Rich, recognize text. You can do multiple files.
No way. Okay.
Yeah. So hit close. Ready? Tell me when to go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Recognize text. And we are about done. Done.
About done or done?
We've been done.
Okay, I stopped it when you said about done, done. And that was 9.95 seconds.
Yeah, you can just do it you can select multiple files, and when you select multiple files, you select a folder or whatever, or directory, and it will do the whole directory.
So KFez USMC says, dude, I talked to Mike Cargill the other day.
Yeah, Mike Cargill is the guy out of Texas that sued over bump stocks and won in the Fifth Circuit Court of the Fifth Circuit.
Fifth Circuit, that's right.
Court of Appeals by 13-3.
Hey, Vanessa Kitty, good to see you. Okay, so he says, dude, I talked to Mike Cargill the other day. I'm aware he's not a lawyer, but his advice was comply, register your shit, because he believes his case is going to take down the NFA. What if?
I don't know.
What if what we're looking at is designed?
I don't think the Cargill case is going to take down the NFA, because the NFA is a law. The Cargill case is attacking the ATF rulemaking ability. So the NFA is not up for debate in the Cargill case. It's the ATF's rulemaking ability. Because they're trying, because the rule of litany should apply in the Cargill case, and also with bump stocks, the rule of litany. But I don't think that's going to even touch the NFA.
Rule of litany or rule of levity?
Litany.
What's that exactly?
I'll give you I'll link it all to you. Basically, whenever if there's like something that is against the
hold on, stop the presses. Too many choices agrees with Crump.
Yeah, the rule of litany, basically it is strict construction, basically. Like if like something is like, if I've said this word a lot, ambiguous. If a law is ambiguous, it's also what leads to Chevron. But in this case, if a law is ambiguous, you have to interpret our rule. Well, you have to interpret that for the
if
defendant.
It's a criminal. Yeah, if it's criminal, it has to be interpreted.
If it's criminal, like it has
for the
to
benefit
be
of
the most favorable to the defendant.
Correct.
Gotcha. Roger that. Okay. BV Luminous, what's up, brother? He says, and I'm saying he said this, do not comply. Hold on, where did it go?
So, like, but the other thing is, NFA is a law, so the rule of litany doesn't, because it's not ambiguous. It says machine guns are illegal, right? I don't agree that is, and I agree that Constitution. I think it's unconstitutional for machine guns to be illegal. But like, for example, the NFA part that says like machine guns are illegal, SBRs are illegal, SBSs are illegal without jumping through hoops. I know what you're going to say. You can still register them without registering them. The rule of litany would not apply to that, because that is not ambiguous. It says SBRs are, you have to go through the NFA process or they are illegal. So there's not really there's nothing vague or ambiguous about that, right?
Yeah. You bring up a good point really quickly. Yeah, it makes sense. My brother had mentioned it. I just want to make sure I understood what you said. The rule of lenity. I must have misunderstood when he was talking, but the definition he gave me was the same. So So get this. I think it's important that we bring this up because you had mentioned your thoughts and beliefs on it. I think it's important to say that every single one of us, it should be pretty easy to tell. But like what a week ago, we had a bunch of people come in here and
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, you guys are leftist extremists and social justice warriors." I'm
Do you know
like,
what the
"What?
rule of levity is?
No."
It's like a Rastafarian belief that of a balanced lifestyle.
Yeah, no, I don't know shit about that. Um,
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, yeah. No, so I don't know if you guys remember, but like a week or so ago, we had a bunch of people come in here and they were like, "Oh, you guys are leftist extremists and you're libtards and you're SJWs," and I was like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" Like, first off, do you not see my background, bro? I got like 2 dozen Polymer 80 boxes. I'm like, and now of course, firearms does not necessarily agree with like,
Know thy enemy and
one's.
know thyself.
Yeah, facts. But it was just really interesting to see somebody think. I think it's important that we just state our beliefs. Like, for me, for an example, what's really important to me is I believe every single human being, regardless of being in the United States or not. A lot of people think that the Constitution gives us something, which is incorrect.
It's what
Um,
do I always say?
yeah,
Our God-given constitutionally, a God-given constitutionally protected or God-given constitutionally acknowledged rights.
that's right. That's right. So for me personally, I believe that every single person, every human being in the world has the right that is given to them by God by simply just being born. They have the right
God,
to,
universe, whatever.
yeah, God, the universe, the fucking Big Bang. I don't care. Like whatever you think is, your creator. But by simply existing, you're given the God given right to self preservation. And to, for me personally, I think it's important, including in that is the ability to build modern firearms in the privacy of your own home with zero governmental overreach, zero serial numbers, and any weapon that you see fit to carry for self-preservation. So all of this bullshit that's restricting the little finite details that they think that these things are going to, and I don't know if they truly believe it, or I don't know if it's just the propaganda or the control, but they believe that these evil assholes that are doing these like atrocious like mass tragic events, that they'll actually pay mind and attention to these laws. There's absolutely, I mean, there is, I don't even know how they don't understand it. Like, by definition, criminals do not follow the fucking laws. So, why are they trying to bestow these things upon us? Sorry, I got a little on the sidetrack there, but I believe everyone should have machine guns, fucking SBRs, silencers, build what you want, have what you want, carry what you want, and
I
you
think
should be able to use that.
I think people should be able to own a Davy Crockett if they have the money and the resources to get one.
Sure.
Do you know what a Davy Crockett is?
I'm probably going to pull up a picture here in about a second.
Is that a
Pull up a
cannon?
pitch. It's not a cannon. It's more like a Carl Gustav, but with a special surprise.
Oh, I thought you were talking like a privateer. I
No,
was going to
no,
pull up a picture of a modern.
no. Search
Something I saw
Davy
shot.
Crockett recoilless rifle.
Oh, like the big like 120 millimeter shoulder fired shit.
No. It's a recoilless rifle that shoots a nuke.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
that's right. I remember that shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Damn, I forgot that shit was called the Davy Crockett. Give me an Apache helicopter. Hell yeah, you got it, man. You earned it by being born. And that is why, like, we just have to acknowledge that, freedom is dangerous, right? So if we're gonna allow people to, you know, exercise their God-given rights, then yeah, I remember that.
Badass.
So yeah, so it's just important that people realize that the government doesn't give you anything. The Constitution doesn't give you anything. Your natural rights are given to you by simply existing, and those are supposed to be guaranteed to you by the Constitution, which would mean shall not be infringed, meaning it should not be, there should be zero encroaching on your rights, period. I'm sorry, guys.
I think if Rich can afford an F-22, he should be able to own an F-22 fully armed.
Sure.
Oh, GoFundMe. Don't fail me now.
My old Facebook boss owns a jet, an old like an old fighter. What jet?
Yeah.
What fighter did he own, Rich?
Go check the
Oh,
natural
I
rights in
forgot what we were
China.
I
talking
showed you
about.
pictures of it.
Yeah, I forget now.
Good point. Don't forget that the White House has threatened us 3 or 4 times with F-15s.
And
Very
nukes.
true. Yeah, and nukes. That's true. Yep. Excuse me. So regarding the whole brace thing, it's going to be important that you make up your own decision on what you intend to do. If you are any type of public figure, you are definitely going to have more eyes on you. You could be more likely to be made an example of.
Dude,
And when, say, like somebody like Crump, for an example, when he posted that video of his braced scorpion saying, I'm not gonna comply with shit. Come and take it. You're welcome to come and take it. That's, I mean, if anybody on this stream has eyes on them from the ATF,
I
good
know
God.
the ATF watches my shit.
They
I mean,
blocked your
but-
phone number.
Yeah.
The
Remember that, right?
ATF.
Yes.
I'm like, I can't call any of these ATF numbers. Started trying, and you were getting through to all of them. Like, what the fuck?
PSA sold F-15 lower. Oh, I thought you were talking. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's true. There was the F-15 lower. So for the person that asked, oh, hold on. GOA already pointed out that it is entrapment currently.
Yeah. 88 days. If your background check isn't done, you automatically get rejected.
I mean, honestly, I would, with this little like death by 1,000 cuts, I would honestly much rather them just like, just literally say from tomorrow at midnight, all firearms are banned.
Well,
because then it's like, then we know it's go time. Like,
well, here's something that I got a question for. The rule has not hit the federal registry yet, but yet they started registering. They started registering
I can
brace
show you.
pistols on Friday.
I can show you a picture of the message that you get when you register one, because somebody that I know and love decided to register their shit. Hold on, I'll actually show you.
Does GOA have a number to their legal department? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I call this fucking cell phones. No, I know the GOA lawyers pretty well.
Hang on, I'm pulling this up right now. Okay, so
yeah, my personal lawyers are GOA lawyers. There you go.
Hang on, I'm pulling this up right now.
Yeah, I just went through my channel, deleted everything where I'm slapping a 30-round mag or bigger. Because I got 50s. I got 50s.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. One video had 500,000 views. Gone.
Dude, think of the billions, like literal billions of people that have, the same exact thing on their channels.
I'm being told that they're doing a new AI, so people are gonna get hit hard.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know if it's went into effect and that's what people are getting hit with, or the scarier part, if they haven't actually ran it yet.
Well, and what's the deal? People are saying that. Let me make sure this doesn't have anyone's name or anything in it. The crazier thing is that well, no, that should be fine. Sorry.
There
Pulling
is
this
a
up.
fatal flaw that's really, really fatal. I will say that a gun rights organization found that's not a gun rights organization that most people are aware of or know on the peripheral that did find a fatal flaw in the rule. So hold on tight, kiddies,
Kitties.
because it might unravel the whole damn thing. Hopefully.
All right, so this says this is the last step before you click accept and submit. It says, pursuant to ATF Final Rule 2021 R-08F, the Attorney General has authorized certain persons tax exempt. I was kind of really interested when I saw that word. Tax exempt registration of firearms they own or possess at the publication of the rule that are 1, equipped with a stabilizing brace, 2, meet the definition of rifle under federal law, and 3, have a barrel or barrels less than 16 inches in length. By proceeding with this application, you are certifying that you and the firearm you intend to register meet the tax exempt parameters set forth in the ATF Final Rule 2021 R-08F. Please click here if you have any questions whether you and the firearm you intend to register qualify for tax exempt registration. So it's basically saying, hey, bud, where did Rich go?
I don't know.
Did you kick him? You kicked him out, didn't you?
No, I didn't. You also have to be an individual. You can't do it to a trust either.
What?
Yeah.
How could you not do it through trust?
If you want to do it to a trust, you have to take the free tax stamp as an individual, then pay the $200 tax stamp and transfer it to do a Form 4 into your trust.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
There you go. Rich is back.
So do you still have to do the like the engraving on all of them? That can get kind of expensive.
I mean, it's a Form 1 SBR, so
Yeah,
lawfully based on their based on their former laws. I guess that's a law. Premature registration. Yeah, I just find it funny. Rich accidentally deleted his whole channel. Takes him off StreamYard. So I find it interesting that basically says, click this button if you promise that you have a braced pistol in this configuration in your possession right now with a barrel less than 16 inches.
Yeah, this is legally binding.
They wanted to do like a picture thing.
Yeah.
But their system wouldn't handle it.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
Well,
he hit this.
When they first launched this on Friday, I was monitoring it and all. It went down. It went down again yesterday too, for a little bit.
Okay, so is there a way to see how many people have already registered shit?
No, but they crashed it twice now. So
Jesus, man, I wonder like what's gonna happen over the next 2 months. I wonder if we're gonna start seeing people, getting letters from the ATF saying you must destroy or what do you call it? Give them the rifle, pistol, whatever they want to call it.
Well,
surrender.
You know what? This honestly, if I'm gonna go the route and they're gonna consider that I have an SBR, right? I'm just gonna make it a fucking machine gun.
Yeah, I mean, it's the literal same charge, same felony. Like, what is it? What is the difference? You may as well pop off the brace and throw a stock on there. Fuck it. And if you're going to throw a stock on there, no.
Yeah, I already destroyed one of my SBRs.
I don't believe that to be true.
Shit.
Surrender or forfeit.
Well, actually, so the G34 G-Pop had a folding brace on it, which is now considered a stock and an SBR, but I took it apart and destroyed it because I was going to print another one.
The good news is that gun never worked, so you're not really missing out on anything.
Did it?
Yeah, no. Yeah. But I don't know. Everyone's going to have to make their own individual decision on what they're going to do.
Hey, Tark, I want to know, did you eat that other chocolate bar?
No, I still have all of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people yelling, "Don't register or anything! Don't register or anything!" If you know what, I'm not going to tell people not to register. I'm not going to tell people to register. I'm going to say you have to make up your own damn mind.
Yeah, it's that. What type of piece of shit would I be if I tell people like that? No, they got to make their own decisions, you know. And the people that are screaming, "Don't comply, don't comply, don't register," I could almost guarantee you that those fools after that are going and fucking registering their shit.
Yeah.
Because the same people that I talk to that are like, bro, one of my like Boog brothers, okay, one of the dude that like we got the same fucking comms set up together, right? I don't even want to say this out loud, but fuck it. One of my like Boog brothers, like if shit goes down, these are one of the guys that like.
You're talking about Crump, right?
No,
it's Crump,
no,
isn't it?
Definitely not talking about Crump.
No,
this
I'm
is
very
a guy
much on
that,
the record.
Yeah, and we also Crump and I we haven't synced our bow things yet together, so we need to work on that. But no, like this is like one of my guys, and you know we're supposed to be like similar in thinking, and he was like, I'm not registering shit. You know, they can do this, they can suck my dick, they can blah, 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 blah. And then he sends me a screenshot of, you know, the final like accept thing on the ATM. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? And I'm almost positive.
It's not even like freaking.
But I mean, he's also like he's got a bunch of SBRs, right? He's got a bunch of cans. He's got like, you know, he's like, yeah, I'm. What's another tax stamp? What's another 2 tax stamps? But I'm almost positive that everything that he registered except one thing is all imported.
Oh shoot!
So what's going to happen now? So now is he going to get 3 letters saying that, you know, 3 to 4 things that he registered is going to have to be forfeited or surrendered or whatever?
I don't know, man. Hey, can I do a shout out to Henry really quick? Henry Rifles.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they just gave $25,000 to GOA.
For real?
Yeah.
For real. Oh. Who's the California director of GOA? What's the guy's name?
Well, that's GOA in California. They have their own. They have Gun Owners of California, which is the actual parent, which was the actual before there was GOA, there was GOC.
Okay.
So their West Coast headquarters, which is Sam, out in the West Coast.
All right. Anyhow,
Macy.
No, he's no, it's some other guy. I forget the guy's name. Latino dude, and he used to do like Precision 22 LR.
What's that?
He's a Latino guy, and he used to make Precision 22 LR rifles.
Are you talking about Sam Padres?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him at the media room at the breakfast, and I wore my GOA shirt the first day, and he hit me up with a challenge coin. I was like, "Frick yeah!"
Yeah. Did you tell him you knew me?
That's usually what I lead with. Is I say, "Hey, you know John Crump? I'm playing Rich."
You
usually say like, "Hey, you know DLD? I use all of his audio."
Sam knows who you are, Rich. He knows who you are, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I know we've met and talked before. But, all right. I got to tell media room breakfast story.
Oh, God.
So I'm in the media room for breakfast, and I sat down next to Hickok 45, just said hi. I was going to say I would talk to you, but I don't talk to people that smoke pot. But I didn't use that line.
You
I just,
definitely should have.
he ended up being real cool. Like other people came up and talked to him, and then like one person got a picture with him, and then like there was a whole line. Then 10 people got pictures with him.
He's a tall mother effer. Holy crap, is he tall?
Yes, he is. All right, I'm bringing up some pictures right now. Anything else you boys want to say on the?
Yeah. I saw Maj Toure at Cha-Cha.
Oh my god! And Kevin Dixie.
And, I actually did see Kevin Dixie.
I did not see him.
Yeah, I got Maj's giant ass check for one of his events in my garage.
All right, so Dark, do you want to tell the story?
I'll let you, Lee. I'm currently pulling up pictures for our conversations.
So I'm kind of walking around with Dark, and I see Jay the Shooter and some other dude. I don't think he was a YouTuber or anything. I think he was just a fan.
He was a random person that just wanted to take a picture with Jay the Shooter.
So I run up to this dude, and I like bear hug the guy. I'm like, oh my god, Maj Toure, I'm so happy to meet you. He was laughing, so it was cool.
He was like,
oh God.
No, he ran up to Jay the Shooter and a random black guy and said, "Oh my God, Maj Toure and Kevin Dixie."
We gotta get together with Jay. Jay lives like literally 5 minutes away from my house, and I hardly ever see him.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He's solid.
He was so cool. Jay was so cool, it was ridiculous.
Every time he does an event or something, there's always something going on.
I know. So I'm actually working with him on setting up something for March, but now I don't know because there's going to be some other things for us to do. A couple other things for us to do around that time, like media wise.
I mean, like the Gundies, where you can go vote for me for top voices of the 2A.
Can't you vote every day?
Yes, you can vote every day.
Vote Trump every day.
Dark, is there another story that we could talk about? Breaking news? No, not Crump.
What?
I said Dark. Isn't there an academy we need to talk about?
Yeah, I guess that's
is that open? I mean, is that public knowledge yet, Rich?
I guess it's maybe
I guess think that was public knowledge yet.
I guess it's public knowledge. I think, but dude,
maybe you should check that out before you actually.
I mean, it's been posted. Okay, so we'll bring that up. Let me. I'm just pulling up these pictures real quick. Hold on.
All right. Wait.
Oh, can I show you something really cool though? While you're bringing those up, I'm gonna bring you up a picture.
I hope you have pictures of the lady from AR Takedown Tools.
Dude, I didn't even get to stop by the booth the whole time. I was going to go out there.
I stopped by the booth. All right,
did you name drop me?
thought no, I thought this lady was just like booth babe eye candy. No, she's like one of the owners, I think.
She's the guy's. I'm not going to say his name. She's the guy's wife.
She's come on, man.
He's like, the guy's wife.
Dude, yeah, I saw like the coolest thing, by the way.
What's that?
I gotta go soon, so I do want to show you this.
Okay.
Well, I just think I'm into art, and I think this is like one of the coolest art things.
You got a Baba Booey?
No.
You didn't get a Baba Booey?
All right. Do you see that bus?
Yep.
That's not a bus.
It's not a bus? What? Oh, whoops. Sorry.
That's what it is.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So that's a bunker?
No, he painted it.
Oh my god! I thought he
He
covered up.
painted the shadow and everything.
Dude, that's crazy. I literally thought that he like covered it up with concrete and it was like a bunker inside.
No, that's painted on top of the concrete.
That's crazy, dude. Oh, now I can kind of see that the shadow is printed.
If you look on the top, you can see.
Yeah.
If you look towards the wall,
Damn.
you can see the wall.
That's crazy. What did he paint that with spray paint?
Yeah.
Dude, that's some special kind of shit right there.
Yeah.
Now, is that your garage at home, John?
No, it's not my garage.
It's like
No,
a 20-foot ceiling.
I just thought that was kind of cool.
I could just see John's wife coming home like, "Hey, check this out."
Yeah.
She'd be like, "I'm calling the lawyer now."
Yeah, that's some extra special shit right there. Speaking of extra special shit, I don't know if you guys out here or in here rather are familiar with somebody by the name of Airsoft Fatty.
Dude, I mean, I saw you picture with Airsoft Fatty. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude.
like
Dude, that dude is. Did a documentary on him? iDubbbz did a documentary on him.
yeah.
I don't know if you watched it.
I spent all week with him. So that actually sparked some controversy
You had to share
with
a
Brandon
bed
Herrera.
with Airsoft Fatty.
Why?
I did not share a bed with Airsoft Fatty, but it did spark some controversy because of what he said about Brandon Herrera in the video. And basically, he had said, like, like you work around guns, you work with guns, you're an SOT, you build guns, like you should have known better. Your first run at the Prime Minister GAT didn't go so well. You should have known better. But he was just kind of like lightly poking fun. He wasn't being like rude or crude or mean or anything like that. Now, Matt Carricker with Demo Ranch took a snippet of it and was like, yeah, Brandon, do better, And Brandon got it and like started really being like nasty to the dude and like cutting down. He called him fat and R-tarded and stuff like that, and just all sorts of like mean shit. And at the event, apparently, let me just say, like, Brandon Herrera has been on the show. He like I don't have any personal issues with him at all. I'm just reporting on what happened. He basically bumped into somebody that we all know is mutual friend, and they were like, "Hey, Brandon, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, who'd you bring this year?" He's like, "Oh, we brought this person, that person. We brought Dark, DLD, blah blah blah. Brought this person, and we brought Airsoft Fatty." And he was like, "Airsoft Fatty." He was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "Why you say that?"
Is that who brought him?
Yeah, he was with me all week. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I slept with Airsoft Fatty. Does that make sense?
I know. Yeah.
I slept with him.
I turned him down, but Dark couldn't turn him down. I turned down sleep with Airsoft Fatty, but
yeah,
Dark.
And
can we get him on the show?
Yeah.
I want him on the show, man.
Oh, he's coming on my show first, and I got a few other. Man, I got some people coming on the show after SHOT Show. They're all going to be like, "What?"
Dude, I was going to give you a founding member of SEAL Team 6 that climbed Everest and ran a 1,000-mile race through the Amazon.
I didn't say no. I said yes. After I get him on my show. And I got that other dude. He was SEAL Team 4. Does that count? Come on.
SEAL Team 6, man. One of the founding members of SEAL Team 6.
Yeah.
Red Cell guy.
So one of the things that Airsoft Fatty is known for is he did a collab with this dude. I forgot the dude's name, but he like basically hurts himself really, really badly on every video. So they got these 40 millimeter launchers and just started shooting the dog shit out of each other with them, the airsoft ones.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
But
they,
I mean, they fucking hurt. They hurt. I mean, 420 feet per second. Like they're going faster than a crossbow bolt. Okay, like the airsoft pellets, right? So when we came up to the VLTOR or Voltor or whatever booth, everyone was like, "Yo, you got to do a picture with the 40," and that's where this picture. Hey, it's cold in Vegas at night. Yeah, true. So he did a picture with the 40 millimeter. Now, I actually did a short. If anyone in here hasn't seen it yet, if you go to my short videos, you'll see I did one on the SSGL. The SSGL from VLTOR is the single shot grenade launcher, hence the SSGL, single shot grenade launcher, in 40 millimeter, of course, with a rifle barrel. So it's an actual 40 millimeter grenade launcher. And that shit is one of the most incredible launchers that I was able to spend time with, aside from the HK, which was totally baller. And when I posted it, YouTube was like, bad, can't do this, limited, demonetized, whatever. And you know what I did for the first time in my YouTube career? Because I was like, this is wrong. This is incorrect. I was just pissed off. So I submitted it for a review. And guess what happened?
What?
I won.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I actually beat YouTube at something. First time ever. So that was one of them. The other thing, Rich, I guess you could tell the story if you want to. I got Jerry Mikulek to sign my sack. Now there's
that was, I had no idea. Dark hands me his phone. He's like, "Hey, shoot a video of this." I'm like, "All right, whatever." It's like we're talking with Jerry Mikulek a bit, and Dark always walks around with a sack. And Dark, what do you usually keep in that?
A bunch of shit. If I'm not carrying a second handgun in it, I'll just carry my my e-cig shit, medicine, and just backup shit, backup flashlights, backup blade, my wallet, keys. It's just like my EDC shit bag.
There's usually 33 round sticks in there. So
he said gummies.
Gummies.
Take Back America said nuts. He keeps nuts in his sack. Oh, that's great.
So Dark just looks at Jerry and says, "Would you sign my sack?" And I burst out laughing. And Jerry, like, what a gentleman, just holds his nose and signs it. It was just so funny.
Yeah. I'll actually, you know what? I think I can. Blah blah blah. Sorry, I think I can show it.
You're gonna show your sack?
That was on Instagram, right? Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. It's so funny to hear it. Okay, hold on. Let me go on full screen real quick. Solo layout. Yeah, I don't think everyone here is on my Instagram. The end is the best. The end is the best because he says, "Not just any sack." Like that killed me. So on my Instagram, it's literally titled "Not just any sack." ...
Did you tag Jerry on Instagram?
I put the hashtag on it, but I didn't tag him. I can't tag him because my Instagram's private. Trust me, I would. And then I was gonna go and like have everyone else sign my sack like after that, but I don't know, it just didn't feel right. I feel weird like asking, for people to sign shit, but the only reason I felt like comfortable with that is because everybody was literally sitting there like asking him to sign shit, and I was just like, fuck it, I'll go and do it. Oh, did Chrome bounce out of here?
Yeah. Timbo Slices. Wait. No, Murphy Law said, "I laughed for 45 minutes straight."
That's an assault sack. Okay, this is a dope picture. So this is one of the things that I saw while I was out there. This is a suppressed Modus. So this is an M2. Yeah, look at the end of that thing.
Oh, see, a lot of crap I just walked by. I'm like, all right, Modus. I didn't even look at it close.
Yeah, I mean, when I was looking at it, I was like, okay, what are like people gonna like love to
All right.
see, right? Like,
All right.
you know,
I
we
gotta ask people. I gotta ask people in the audience. Did anybody notice something different about the highly annoying videos I do? And if you notice something different, I know Kurt24 noticed. Put a 1 in the chat. Don't say what it is. Just put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything at all. I usually just like I'll start a video that you post, and then when it's my audio, I'm just like, oh, whatever. Then I just comment on it, and I don't pay
All right,
attention
Kurt
anymore.
knows. I think there's 1 or 2 other people that know, but there's something different about the highly annoying videos that I've been doing.
Did you do a voiceover of you breathing in the background?
No, nope.
Okay, hang on. So I'm pulling that out. Now, another dope thing that I'm sure a lot of people just walked by because they're just like not paying attention
First
is
off, what people don't understand is SHOT Show. There is so much crazy cool stuff that just the merely cool stuff you walk right by.
yeah, for sure. Like Strike, right? Like, holy shit. Okay, so first off, I did stop by the Strike Industries booth. I did play with a whole bunch of their shit. I got to speak with the social media guy, Danny, and I
I
also
did drop your name there too. There,
nice.
one. No, that was the only place I dropped your name.
Appreciate that.
I said, yeah, Dark's coming by tomorrow. He's coming by tomorrow.
Nice. I also got to meet this other guy named Josh, who is a team guy. Has a lot of exciting stories about the past. He agreed to come on the show. He's a fucking Navy SEAL. He's with Strike. He had a life as a SEAL, a life as a contractor, a life with Strike, and a life with a bunch of other exciting stuff that he does. And yeah, that's going to be a hell of a time. He also just
so Josh is in every one of my Strike videos. I did like 10 videos with Josh.
So he's the video guy, and it all happened by accident. No one else there will go on video.
Yep.
Yeah. So when I was like, "Yeah, Danny, you want to do a video with me?" He's like, "Let me introduce you to Josh." But check this out.
He asked me, Shark Coast had a video. I missed Shark Coast Tactical.
I don't know.
They're a Florida company. Yeah, they do Cerakote slides, all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Eagle
So
23?
this is
Eagle Run 23 later.
Peace out, Eagle Run. So this is an XR338. Oh, this is the wrong picture that I got here. Dang it, Bobby, I'll tell you what. So this is an XR338. This is a motherfucking minigun. And here we go. And what is the thing that you notice about it?
Waiting for it to load. It's suppressed.
It is suppressed. They had several suppressed miniguns. And this is the same company that had the suppressed M2 50 cal. And I forgot what the name of the company is.
Are you shooting subsonics from that or what? I mean,
no. It's just making it a little bit more reasonable for the shooter. That's it.
But I can't imagine how freaking glowing hot a suppressor on a minigun's got to be. I mean, that's got to be melty temps quick.
Incredibly glowing hot. But I mean, the gun is built to cool, and it's still going to take, the really loud, like high percussion, the higher decibels out of the gunshots. It's just like when you shot a 5.56 with a can on it, right?
For sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's still got that, but I mean, it's
Mhm.
way quieter
Yeah,
than
the crack, it takes the crack out.
yeah.
Unlike my
S
hotel, which keeps the crack in.
Yeah, that seemed, from at least from what you said, seems like they have a good amount of crack still in there. Rich stayed in the hood again, and,
Again.
again. Okay,
At
so
a battery live.
this is another, I just had to take a picture of this shit when I saw it. "Hey, Add a Battery Live, what up?" He is shooting subs. Titanium and ceramic. What? Oh, nice. So he's saying that they're shooting what 50 BMG sub, or maybe one of the 7.62 ones. They had a few there. Yeah, I just would have guessed no, but I mean, I guess it's electrically driven, right? They don't need the gas of the cartridges
Correct.
to run the gun.
Correct.
What's up,
Yep.
Damien? Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, Damien.
So this thing is a beast. I don't know shit about it. I literally know nothing. I just know that this effing thing was sitting outside, and when I was walking around, I was
It's
like,
a body kit on a Volkswagen Bug. It's
I
true,
would
man.
take it.
It's true. It's a body kit on a VW Bug.
I would gladly take that body kit all day. Yeah, the 7.62 gun shoots subs, and that's why the weird end cap holes, because they tumble. Interesting. That's cool. Let's see. So this I had to take a picture of just because it was, fucking um MRAP, chilling outside of outside of the show. I have another couple pictures here of
I I
the
basically
minigun.
didn't shoot any pictures, and I shot all of my content in short format.
Well, remember, if you took a video, you can take screenshots of the
Yeah,
video,
I know, right?
right? Here's another picture of the suppressed um, 50 BMG, the M2, aka the Ma Deuce. This thing was badass, and I got a picture of me with my thumb on the butterfly, just chilling. Let's see what else. Anybody that missed that, you can just go back and pause it. I promise I'll. Oh, there. Well, here you go. I'll show you this. That's me with my thumb on the butterfly because fuck it. Let's see which other one I got. There we go. So that one will be a whole nother conversation. This was dope. This is a company out of shit. What was it? Kansas, I think it was. Dude, these mofos.
Was it? That's what's it engraving. And Fragout said he does their laser work.
Oh, really? Was it not
Yeah,
Kansas? I'm going
yeah.
off of memory, so
I
may
just
have forgotten.
posted on IG. IG. I just posted a short on them.
Dude, their work was nuts. Like it was crazy.
Okay,
And
so Kurt 24 is asking, who did you and I fanboy while we're out there?
probably Grantham. That was the most
I didn't even
fanboy.
talk to him. Well, he was kind of walking away when I went by. I didn't fanboy anyone other than like the closest I came to fanboying was fist bumping Matt Kerrigan,
Kerr.
Kurt, whatever. Yeah,
Whatever. I fanboyed him.
whatever.
Yeah,
15 million subs. Yeah, that guy.
yeah, I mean Seattle. Okay. All right, Seattle, my bad. Dark, did you go Midwest Industry, AK Alpha? Mm-mm. Did not. Did not. Dude, it's so hard to make it through there. I mean, you're looking at several floors, and I mean each booth is a conversation. So for me personally, like
I hate
Tap
to
In
say it, I
Productions
got
is
to
my
a
brother.
point I didn't want to talk anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a task to go to SHOT Show. It becomes a chore. It is
All right,
a
wait,
lot of
we
work.
didn't hit up. Okay, so my wife's like, "Hey, how was your vacation?" But I'm like, "What? Did you have a good
Vacation is
time?" I'm like, "All right." So, and I don't mean to meeting people and chit chatting is all fun, but being out there for like on your feet, walking around for like freaking 10 hours a day. Your back, your knees, your feet, everything's hurting.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's kind of like sensory overload. And I'm not trying to make what was me, blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong. It's so cool AF, and you feel like you're missing out on stuff all the time. Like if I don't keep hustling, I'm going to be
Yep.
missing out on that contact or shaking that hand or whatever. And then, like for me, I went to dinner with people. Actually, every night there was a planned dinner of some sort. And then 2 nights, so it was Out of Battery Live one night. They had a house. I went over their house. Was it Thursday night? And then was it Friday night? Or no, was it Wednesday night? Yeah, Out of Battery Live was Wednesday night. And then Thursday night was the 1776 crew. And just like, it was so cool hanging out with all these people. Yes, I fanboyed over the 5.7 M&P, definitely. Uh,
Mm.
There's so many people that like either you electric scooter shot show. Totally,
Yeah.
man. I was begging for a rascal. I'm like, I want a
Dude,
rascal.
I 100, no exaggeration, I would have 100% if somebody walked up an electric scooter to me, because I got one. All right, I got one at the house. I literally would have been rolling around on that shit. It beats the shit out of you, and I feel bad because a lot of people, like Frag Out said, that's how I feel for missing it. You know, like you miss out on the connections, you miss out on the contacts, you miss out
Right,
on that,
right.
and I feel you. I just think that being in there and taking 25,000 steps a day, it's just like, oh my god, like it's a lot.
But
But I'm still
seriously, the
super
highlight of the
grateful.
show was hanging out with people. Like, all right, I have never met Invader Zip. Invader Zip lives an hour south of me. I met Mr. Snow. And then there's people that you just love, like Bob from JSD. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
what a great guy, you know.
yeah. Dude, I'll tell you too. So, Flood Munition said, I fanboyed a few. My favorite was James Reeves, though. He was very genuine and polite. So, I had him on the show probably a year ago. Okay. He is probably one of the most kind and authentic
Yeah,
people.
he was decent.
Yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
I stood there. You talked to him. I didn't talk to him, but
he's just incredible, man. Like, he's incredible. So, every single person should have a James Reeves tattoo. That's all I'm saying. Um, pretty.
and I'll tell you what. In the past, like at Iraq Veteran Shoots, I've talked to Brandon Herrera, and he was cool. And
Mhm.
so I really don't want to throw him under the bus for something, but also as much as so there's a few people in here that I talk to on a regular basis. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, definitely. Uh, let's see, Kurt 24. I've talked to. I probably talked to Ron Wayne. A couple times a month. There's people out here that we talk to on a regular basis, and there's definitely things you can't say on YouTube, and there's definitely you don't want to talk ish about people. Period. It's just not good. And so, I mean, there's things I might let fly in a private phone call. I mean, Dark knows that. But
Yep.
I'm a little shocked at somebody like Brandon Herrera. I don't know how many million subs does he have?
Probably 2 or 3, something like that.
You just don't want to be punching down at people. You just somebody says something, make it a joke, enjoy, make it funny.
Well, and honestly, even saying punching down to him, that's a little harsh,
Yeah,
you know.
well, but still, it's that just
You
wasn't
you
cool.
don't
It wasn't
you
cool.
yeah, I agree. I agree. It's easy to be like, you're fat and stupid,
Yeah,
and then you publicly look like a jackass, you know.
yeah.
But
And
Fatty's got 500,000 subs and he just smokes weed and plays airsoft, like, give the guy a break, dude. He actually has a small amount of like accurate knowledge on firearms, you know?
Yeah.
I was actually kind of
I'll tell
surprised.
you, like looking at your photos here makes me realize, oh man, it's like there are people I definitely wanted pictures with. I definitely wanted a picture with Corey, 3D Arms, like all of the people.
Yeah,
I don't think I got a shot with iPrint shit. I definitely wanted a picture with iPrint shit.
yeah.
You know, I did get a picture with wow, I didn't get a picture with Jay the shooter. Jay got a picture with me, but I didn't, do the phone pass. And it's like I
Well,
got kind of
I can hit him up too and be like, "Hey, send me the picture that you got with Rich."
yeah,
You know,
yeah. He's
I can
cool.
always
He's
reach
cool
out to
guy.
people too. And so okay, so one of the things that everybody's been talking about is the STG from PSA
Oh yeah.
that is coming out. It is dope. It is fire. It is extremely, excuse me, it is extremely accurate when you look at it in an original STG 44. Excuse me. Um, and also, you're going to be paying over $2,000 for that.
Okay, I was talking to the guy. What was the company that was doing it before? It was something Mac. Well, I was talking to Mac, and he said there's 11 stamping operations before it gets folded. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now,
Dang.
one of the cool things is, so the company kind of split up, and then I don't know if it got fully scooped up by PSA, but what's going on with that is if you either put money down or like somebody we know paid in full for one of those and hasn't gotten it, they're going to make good on all the prior orders. So
So hold on.
that's a big deal.
Yeah, no, for sure. So hold on, a couple good things. So Murphy says these picks won't mean shit if we can't keep our guns. 100%. So the main focus for me, and this is gonna be this is gonna seem a little shitty, okay? But as you saw in that picture, right? I'm holding the new Polymer 80, and for me personally, my like number one focus was the new Polymer 80 frame, right? Because that's so important. Like us keeping the ability to build and privately manufacture
I had the
firearms.
world's first video on that, the
You
Polymer 80
did.
frame. They
You
called
did.
legal to make sure I could make a video on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's a big deal. And to me, this frame symbolizes so much more than just a semi-auto Glock, right? This frame is paramount to our freedom and the ability and two things and the ability to privately manufacturing modern firearms in the privacy of our own homes with zero governmental um, um, overreach. Sorry. But the other thing that this means is Crump came back.
All
Oh,
right.
sorry. I clicked to thank you.
Did Crump
Appreciate
hit himself and you deleted him?
No. He removed me. So the other thing that this means is nice fucking try, ATF.
Right.
That's
Right.
the other thing this means. And
That's serialized.
no,
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 no. They got a letter. They got an ATF letter on a new P80 frame.
no, they don't have
What's
a
the
letter.
difference between the P80?
So I'm gonna actually
Oh,
pull up pictures and show
All right, let's do it.
the inside of the frame.
and
Hold-
better yet, there's somebody's jig business is still intact because it uses the OG jig.
So that's the other thing I was gonna say. So I know it may seem selfish because I have a website that sells jigs and gunsmithing tools, dldhardware.com. You guys know that. If you need a jig for a Polymer 80, you can order one at dldhardware.com. Well, I was freaking out because I'm like, holy shit, there's a new Polymer 80 frame. Like, I'm sitting on like 1,000. Jesus for allowing this to take the original jig. Now, the only difference, and I'll pull the pictures up and we'll talk about it. The only difference is there's a couple of changes. The only difference in the jig is that there's one pinhole, the one that is usually included, that is drilled for you, and the second pin that goes in the locking block. That hole is not there in the jig, and they are not going to include any instructions. They will not give any instructions, anything at all. This is up to the consumer. And one of the reasons that's important to them is because they're like, we want to give the ATF, we want to show them that our consumers are not stupid, criminals that are doing this shit, based off of what they see on YouTube or whatever. That are the people that are, buying our shit and building our shit are actually like really smart, intelligent people. They can figure this shit the fuck out on their own. So one of the things that we're doing is we're using the same jig, but DLD hardware is also developing a new jig, even though you don't need that pin, says Polymer 80, but we're developing a new pin or new jig for that pinhole that will literally clamp right on your receiver and let you yank drill right through for that secondary pin. But they're saying straight up, you don't need it.
So
So
I'm going by memory. There's like 3 defeats in there more than on the last one. So you have 3 more things you have to process.
yeah, kinda, yeah. So if you guys will see here in the very back, you'll see this like kind of like waffle netting, whatever you want to call it, like thin polymer
It's
that
almost
it's
like 3D printed supports.
yeah, yeah. It's so you can't just like put needle nose in there, twist it and pull it out. You really have to get like a chisel tip on an X-Acto knife and push down in there to remove them, and then you could probably get down there, twist it, and pop it out. But then you would probably need to go down there with a Dremel or some type of tool, some type of sanding tool, files maybe, and smooth it out to be able to accept the trigger housing. The other thing,
How's
if you
that
look
first
in the
time quality?
front, yeah, for first time quality, of course. The other thing is if you so they just targeted the stream, not just me. Who targeted the stream? What? What happened? Oh, lag. Okay. Do I got a lag still? Am I good? Am I good?
I don't see you lagging. If we're lagging, it's on the YouTube side.
So Benjamin, we got that, and that's coming. Way bigger than you ever could have imagined.
What's Benjamin asking for?
The community
Huh.
needs a platform for education, building,
Huh.
gunsmithing, and everything else.
Huh.
We're gonna drop something. You know what? We'll drop it tonight. Why not? What do you think, Rich?
Yeah, let's drop it tonight.
So you'll also see here where the front rail locking block goes is that's funny. It's lagging. Oh, it's probably because they thought it was a gun. That's probably what it is. They say you're good now. The front locking block rail system, where that drops in, I'll see if I can get another picture that's zoomed in a little bit closer, but there's like 2.5 humps that I would also say a chisel point on an X-Acto knife would probably be best for that. And they just had to make it to where just removing the tabs, you couldn't drop in the trigger housing in the rail system. That's all. Here, let me see if I can pull up another picture here. Now, even for the folks out there that don't build Polymer 80s, it's important that you know how important this is to the community, right? It's not just about us. And it's way too dark to see that shit. Hold on. I'll find another one. Yeah, this is about the entire build community. I'm gonna have to get another picture and send it one that's a little bit more. Yeah, this is the best picture I got, y'all. What? So yeah, literally 2.5 little humps right there, right under the large tabs. You see those 2 little humps that is blocking the area from where the locking block typically goes. So some people may use a Dremel, some people may use whatever. I don't know what you would prefer, but personally I would use a flat chisel point. John Crump looking gangsta. I would use a chisel, that flat chisel on an X-Acto knife, pop that thing right out of there. Well, it would take a little more than that, but you guys know what I'm saying. And then you just smooth it out with a Dremel, like a sanding bit or something like that. What say you, John and Rich?
Yeah, I kind of initially thought, and first off, let me say this. I spoke to them. I told them who I was. I dropped the Flying Rich name, and
Did they say
you
who?
know,
Who?
yeah, they said who,
I'm just joking.
who, like an owl. All of a sudden, it sounded like owls at their booth. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, oh, so you get in there and you do this, a little of that. They would not give a frickin' hint.
They
It
won't
was
say
like the
anything.
nuclear codes. Nothing.
They will. So I had the pleasure of meeting the owner,
You
the
pleasured yourself?
now sole owner of Polymer 80. Well, mostly the sole owner of Polymer 80. Ow, dang, sorry. And
His mom wasn't there, so yeah.
yeah. And I mean, we talked about a lot, and one of the things he said was that Polymer 80 will never give any information on how to do this, and that's kind of also going to be a message to the ATF. Let me take a piss real quick, guys, and you talk about how much you fanboy over the 5.7.
Okay, and once you get back, I'm going to take off.
All right.
What?
So I go. So Rich, why is
Yes,
your camera off?
Because I'm just hanging. Well, first off, all my gear that I usually do the podcast with is still in my backpack. I haven't unloaded. I did take my dirty laundry out and wash that. Really, I took the dirty laundry out, put it in the hamper, and told my wife it was there, and she washed it.
Alrighty then. Yeah. I'm just chilling up in Delaware. I'm at my Delaware place.
I noticed the Delaware background, the Delaware studio gear.
Yeah, I got contractors coming tomorrow.
Fragap's leaving later.
How much would it cost to rent a plane for a week?
It depends, like on the company, and then again, it depends on what kind of plane. So, I mean, I'd rather fly something a little faster than a Cessna 172. But I mean, we could do it in a Cessna 172, but I'd rather go faster. We probably ought to see about getting a Cirrus.
All right, I'll see. I think that'd be kind of like a cool little.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But a cool little trip across the country.
Yeah.
We got to stop for gas a few times.
Yeah, depending on the airplane and the range. Yeah. Now, if my plane was done, yeah, we could go in my plane.
I don't think we can fit. Would we be able to fit all three of us in there?
As individuals, yes, but probably with near no luggage.
Well, that might be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's always a consideration. I would have to, like, if we got a Bonanza, if I got checked out on a Bonanza, that would be good.
A Bonanza?
Yeah.
I'm serious, man. I think it would be
No, I'm serious too. I'm not effing around.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
And in all seriousness, between the 2 hours I had to drive to Orlando to be at the airport 2 hours early before the flight, and then the 5 hours of the flight, the 9 frickin' hours, something like a Bonanza, I could be there in that time.
Oh, there you go. You can. I'll rent it down in Florida, so you can fly up from Florida to my neck of the woods, pick us up, and go from there.
Heck yeah!
I think that would be pretty damn cool.
Yep.
We'll start working on it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we should rent a plane and have a Black Swan Media across the country flight?
We got to get vinyl put on it, Black Swan Media Aircraft or Black Swan Media Transport, something like that.
I think that would be pretty damn cool. What do you think, Dark?
Yeah, I think that'd be dope, man. Let's do it. I think making special stuff like
Do you
this.
know what the rumors would be if we showed up in a private plane?
That you have Amazon money?
Yeah. I've been trying to
Oh
get
my
rid of that.
god. Okay, hold on. So here's the deal. I'm gonna send this link to y'all. If you use this link, and it's so hilarious when Goonbeam does this.
All right,
Hold on.
Rich, are you trying to get on Goonbeam so you can get your discount?
Okay, so
Oh.
code P break gets
Or am I gonna beat you again?
25% off the next 2 orders.
Oh, am I lagging on this?
Okay,
Ooh.
now remember, he
I
has
still have
that
an item in my shopping cart.
He has that 110,000 Candela.
Proceed to check that.
You know what? I can't even remember what I bought last time. He's gonna send me something else, so he haven't sent it yet because
It's spelled P break wrong.
he was waiting for something. All right, Rich, done.
Oh, you got it?
Coupon. Oh,
No.
oh.
Did you already lose it?
I already lost it.
Well, I mean, there are like 80 people in here, so I mean, it's possible. Okay, so Benjamin brought something up. Okay, Benjamin brings up there should be a place where people can go for education and training in gunsmithing and stuff like that. You guys know that.
Dude, I'm gonna rock out, man.
Are you gonna rock out?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock out with my. Never mind.
With your Glock out?
No, yeah, I'm gonna go do some stuff.
All right, brother.
And I'm gonna finish before I go to bed. I wanna watch nothing is you guys. I want to watch the latest episode of Last of Us.
I don't even know what that is. I'm just being honest.
HBO zombie show.
Oh, did that already start?
Yeah, it's big.
Can you share your login with me? Because I don't subscribe to HBO Plus or any of that shit.
I can show you my login.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm insurable anymore. I might be, might not be.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. All right, John Crump, let everyone know where can they follow you and stuff.
Well, you can follow me, John Crump News, Crump Live. But hey, Rich, how about if I get my pilot's license too, and then I can help you fly?
Yep.
Heyo. And then what if I get my license to ride in the back of the plane?
You can do that.
Yeah, as ballast. Yes, you can be the ballast.
Yeah, I already have that license.
So we can switch off and on.
Well, realistically, I mean, once you get the gear up and your cruise, I mean, usually I hit the autopilot as soon as I get the gear up.
Yeah, better have 2 pilots, right?
I'm gonna wait for them to finish the season, then use a free trial to watch all the episodes. That's an excellent idea. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? We got 75 people watching and only 68 thumbs up. So 7 of you guys
69
don't like me. I'm just kidding. Yeah,
hit
if you
that
guys
thumbs down, it doesn't matter. Thumbs up,
hit
thumbs down.
any thumb.
It doesn't matter. It's all engagement. Yeah. I mean, a thumbs up and a thumbs down does the exact same thing on the back end.
Agreed. Hit a thumb. Pick a thumb. Any thumb. Pick a thumb.
That's why people are like, if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. Because they said that because it doesn't, according to YouTube, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there you go. Unless you get lots of thumbs down. Then if you get lots of thumbs down, then you get sad.
Well, wait, when I get the thumbs down, it actually doesn't even show you. It just shows like you don't know on the back end how many thumbs down you get. You just know the ratio of thumbs up to thumbs down. Which if you did simple math, you could figure it out. But I'd rather people, if they gave me a thumbs down, hey, tell me what you didn't like.
Well, there's a plugin. There's a plugin that will actually show you.
Right, it'll return the thumbs down. Yeah.
But here's the thing. My boy does not work for YouTube anymore.
Oh no!
So
really?
Yeah. So I can't.
How are
so
we
I
gonna
can't
know
say
what?
anything.
How are we
Oh,
gonna know what color text to use in our thumbnails?
We got SCRS Firearms again.
No,
Yeah.
I had a friend that worked at YouTube, and he was like, "Hey, do this, and you're gonna get and the algorithm is gonna pick you up." And I told Rich it, and Rich originally was like, "I don't think it is." And then you did it, and then Rich was like,
Oh,
"Oh
yeah.
my god,
Yeah, and then it worked.
10,000 views."
Hey, come
Yeah,
on,
we
PLA.
had-
What's up, brother?
Come on, PLA.
He
Yeah,
was
we
out
had
there.
good
You know,
info for a couple weeks.
I get to meet him in person.
Yep. Yeah, but so
on,
that's what I
PLA.
was saying. The best thing about SHOT was meeting all the people in person that are like in the chat or that you talk to,
Yeah.
like Zip,
Dude,
IPS.
come out. PLA has. Well, I don't know how much info he wants to give. He's very engaged in the community, more than a lot of us may know. You know, and
I was excited to meet Danny Meatball, and actually, I'll tell you what I really wanted to see. I wanted to see Dark and Danny Meatball geek out on energetics, but that didn't happen. At least
he
around
wasn't
me.
there. That conversation happened a day earlier when somebody challenged me to find something in this empty Airbnb to make an explosive.
Snoring Rich avatar is killing me.
It's hilarious.
Dude, oh my god, we gotta. I mean, I'm not saying it. Never mind. So that was hilarious, dude. Well, next year SHOT, we rent a plane, we fly out there, and then we get a suite, like a 3-bedroom suite, in the
2-level. One of the 2-level joints.
Then we pack like 80 people in there, so it'll be cheap enough. And we
Good idea.
So we won't tell anyone. We're like, "Hey man, we got a suite at the Venetian," and we flew in on a private plane, not telling everyone that we're bootstrapping this shit.
Yeah,
keep it way possible,
dude.
There's nothing that makes you feel more baller than like when you're in front of people, like you're walking down the street or something, or you're in a like you're just eating lunch, and you call up the FBO and you say, "Hey, can you have the plane fueled up and pulled out of the hangar because I'm coming down in about an hour."
Yeah, I've never felt that before. But you know what I did feel? I was jokingly saying, like, I'm gonna walk in a SHOT Show and no one's gonna like recognize me, right? I mean, aside from the people that I know, right? And I swear to God, this couldn't have been. I thought it was a joke. Okay, I literally pull up to SHOT Show. I am at the front. The Uber just drops me off. I get out of the Uber. I walk less than 10 steps, and I hear, "Are you dark?" I look up. I'm like, "What?"
He said, "No, I'm white."
Yeah, like, no, sir, I'm not dark meat. And it was this dude. He was a viewer, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, I was almost more excited to meet him than he was meeting me. And it was just cool as shit, man. It was awesome. I got recognized 3 times, and one dude I was talking to was like, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel?" And he looked down at my badge and was like, "DLD After Dark. Yeah, I watch your shit all the time." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, what it's kind of like a Monday. I told everyone to go down to the rally lobby day, and I didn't think. I was like, no one's gonna show up. And actually, there were quite a bit of people down there that showed up because I said, "Hey, show up," and they, stopped me on the street. It's weird. It's like weird as shit whenever that happens. Or
Yeah.
XCal was very weird.
Yeah, dude, I had Ramjetta.
Very weird.
You're famous. You're on TV. Yeah, I had Ramjetta that was from Marine Gun Builder. Recognize me. I was like, "Holy shit, dude! I never would have guessed that." Yeah. So somebody mentioned who was
Did we
it?
make the announcement? We didn't make the announcement, did we?
No, we did not. But we will.
You
in
guys
just
made
a
the
moment.
announcement. I'm gonna take off. Well, watch my show. I got contractors coming out here to fix stuff. The 1-year walkthrough.
Yeah,
That's why I drove out here, and it was like shitty weather all the way out here.
yeah, it was bad weather today.
Yeah, especially going over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, which I'm sure you have,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
with heavy crosswinds
Oh man,
and like
Mm.
heavy
you
downpour
driving the
rain.
Telluride? I'm assuming you're driving the Telluride.
No, I got the G70.
Yeah.
Bro, nothing will make you more uncomfortable and feel smaller than when you're on a bridge like that with wind that's moving the bridge.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
All right.
hell no.
So Clint Eastwood asks, "What's my favorite plane?" I'm going to give you the same answer I asked Jacques Cousteau. What was your best favorite dive? And he said the next one, and I was like kind of bummed. But
Oh,
the
Dynexus is in here. What's up, bro? I got to meet
oh
him in person
Dionysus,
too.
yeah, yeah, we
Yeah.
got to rap with the dude. That was cool.
Yep. Yeah.
So
A10. A10, so A10.
A10. Oh, all right. I mean, if you talk military aircraft stuff like that, oh
Has
man,
to be
it's
A10.
tough to say like F-14, A10.
A10.
One of those two.
A10.
A10's got to be cool AF though. That's got to be way cool AF. But there's different planes. There's
I just saw the profile picture for the first time. Right now, I just actually realized what what it was.
Oh my god! That is fucking...
It's just an old man. I was like, is that? You're thinking like it's an actor or something? It's just an old man.
It looks like who is Snoring Rich?
Snoring Rich is some alt account that somebody made when Rich started snoring on the live stream like a week ago.
Oh, that's something
It
that
was
I would do, but
hilarious.
it's not me, so I'm confused.
Dude, the funniest thing though, right, was like I was just talking and then he didn't respond. I was like, "You there, Rich? Did I lose you?" And you hear, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
So whose alt account is it?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think they will ever.
I got an idea.
Of course, I get ideas in my head too, but I don't think they'll ever actually say who it is. The funniest thing though
Man
was
Against
that
the
like
Masses.
I thought about that. That's one of my potentials. But here's the craziest thing though. So like he goes and he starts like snoring, like straight up, like right? And then it stops. And I was like, Rich, did you fall asleep? And he's like, yeah, I fell asleep. I gotta run. And like so awake. He was like he sounded so normal. It was like it just turned on and turned off. Like as if he was standing up like yeah, I gotta run. I gotta go to bed. It was like so robotic. It was crazy. Kind of scary actually. So Mike McLuhan says, maybe I'm a little jelly bean. That means celoso. But it's stuff like SHOT Show, just a distraction for everyone to take focus off the bigger issue of our government not wanting us to have what's on display there.
No, because I stayed here and I fall for that shit while everyone else is out there having fun.
Here's
I talked to. I was actually meeting with some reps.
did someone say alt account? The Kentucky Batman. Here's the thing. I had a moment at SHOT Show when I was like at a point where I was kind of looking down all these booths and just looking at all these people like, sucking off, you know, the alt media YouTubers and like holding guns and stuff. And I was just like, holy shit. This is just like a consumerism event of like I don't know. I just kind of I felt like a little yucky for a second. I was like, man, we're like falling into this like world where we're stuck on the consumerism aspect of our values instead of the, you know, I don't know. Maybe I was looking into a little bit too
No,
much.
you're not because, Rich, we've had
Yep.
that discussion before. Why I said I didn't want to go to SHOT Show again. Initially
Yeah.
we're going just to hang out with you guys, but I mean that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go to SHOT Show.
I wonder whose alt account this is. Flying Rich is my favorite YouTuber.
Is that okay?
It's Rich. It's probably Rich. That's what I
No,
think.
it's not me.
No, it's not you. Okay, all right,
No.
we'll see.
Kentucky Batman.
Consume $400 flashlights. Well, and it's not the right. It's like 400 flashlights. I need 100,000 of your $400 flashlights. You know, SHOT Show is yucky. So no, it's not that. It's just that, like, man, like, all of these people are just like stuck in this world of consume. Don't build for yourself. Don't do for yourself. Don't, just, I don't know. I just felt a little weird about it for a little bit.
Oh, hey, well, I
next
guess. All right,
All right,
Crumpy.
brother.
You
No, I
good,
said I'm
man?
going to go next year.
Oh, I thought you said
I
when you
you
get
were
to
gonna
bed.
go.
I'm
Because you've been
trying
saying you were gonna go.
to I'm trying to figure out when the Gundies is this year, because there is a event in March. Well, the Gundies is not going to be the same way. There's going to be an event in March that I really can't. I don't think it's announced yet. But you guys got to come out to XCal to meet me and DLD After Dark.
Yeah, I'll be out, yo.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't say what the event is, but there is a people that are going to be hosting some event out there.
yeah, people. T for Texas. The real SHOT Show are the friends we make along the way.
Oh yeah,
Very
definitely,
true.
totally. That was the big deal. I gotta say, because it was very exciting for me to meet all of the people, at the Out of Battery Live House and at the 1776 House, and a bunch of other people. They're people I've gotten product from, and I've been just messaging with. So there are a lot of people, a lot of connections that I really needed to make.
Yeah, probably Jerry McCulloch's alt account. That's funny. From my perspective as an FFL, there was a real keep your ass on the basement level feeling to it. Yeah, I mean, you should have seen the first year that I went to SHOT Show when I walked in the the Leo and Mill, the law enforcement and military area. It was like, what the fuck are you doing here? I don't see a thin blue line tattoo on your face, buddy. But this year I walked in there and they were totally cool, man. Dude, they have a Spyderco has a training Yo Jumbo.
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah, they
That's
have several. Not only that, they have several different training knives.
Yeah, I just didn't know they had a training knife for the Yo Jumbo. They have the
Yeah.
Yojimbo and the Yo Jumbo, and I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, dude! That's an invaluable tool. And I was like, now you need to sell it with a zip tie. And the guy was like, what? I was like, you don't know about the zip tie on the Yo Jumbo? I was like, okay, if you take one of the small or medium zip ties and you zip it on the Yo Jumbo, and then you slice the rest of the zip tie off, you can use it as a wave to open up the blade, like the wave feature. He was like, oh wow. I met the dude that designed the Yo Jumbo. I forgot his name. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy now that I forgot his name. I'm still kind of wiped out. I still, you know what I mean. Anyway, so two things, and then we're gonna end the stream. Okay. So first thing is, you guys were mentioning, Benjamin actually mentioned, there needs to be a place to go where people can, learn, get training and education and building shit and all that. And you guys have seen what, like, places like YouTube, for an example, what they have done to the amount of knowledge, information, and skills on YouTube. You can no longer go on YouTube and learn how to build Polymer 80 or a SIG 320 or an AR or whatever. It's they have taken the hose of information and cinched it so the flow of information is stopping. So there have been probably close to a dozen very, very high level influential people that have been working behind the scenes for months now with the one and only Marine gun builder and creating something called the Freedom Crew University. And I don't sign sex. Freedom Crew University is a place where instead of paying, you know, $10,000, $12,000 or whatever for courses through other virtual schools, Freedom Crew University is going to be a place that you can go and learn how to build a P80 with, Marine Gun Builder, DLD After Dark, P80 Ralph, whatever. Learn how to 3D print with Flying Rich, with some of the best people in the business, right? Benchies Go Boom. Benchies Go Boom is an instructor on there for 3D printing, which, by the way, he has an excellent channel. Make sure you check him out. And we just kind of did like a very soft launch, but for a crazy low rate, you're going to be able to do one-on-one training and very small, not intimate, but you know what I mean, smaller, intimate class sizes, like a maximum of 6 people in a class size. So you can sit and actually go through, like, I couldn't post a video of, me building a Polymer 80, right?
What's it called?
It's called Freedom Crew University.
Okay.
.com.
And if I put out a video like that, my channel would be poof, gone, right? But if we have our own platform and we have a university and we can use something exactly like this setup, right? And we have 6 people in there, I can literally go through and build a Polymer 80 with all of you guys for a very affordable rate. And there are a lot of other influencers on there. With the Rogue Banshee,
Rogue
if you want
Tactical Trash Panda,
Tactical Trash Panda, Angry Sarge, yep, Angry Sarge, and if you want to do stippling, you can literally go do a class. But there's so many classes, like anything you want. If you want to build a 1911 from scratch, from the ground up, if you want to build, oh, thanks, man, I appreciate that. If you want to build an AR-15, if you want to build a Glock, if you want to, learn how to 3D print, if you want to do super high level 3D printing, if you want to learn how to monitor your 3D printer from a different country, well, like Rich will teach you that shit. More Raspberry Pis than you can imagine. If
I have a
if you
solution
want
for the Raspberry Pi shortage also for that. So I've got a parts list. So when you do the curriculum,
Shogun
Shogun
Customs. You want to learn how to stipple, high level stipple. Shogun Customs is doing that shit too. There's anything and everything you want is going to be available on there at Freedom
and the
Crew
catalog
University.
will be growing.
Yep.
So we're developing curriculum, and there will be further development in the course catalog.
Hell yeah. Just bookmark the page. Thanks, DLD After Dark. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you. LOL at Intimate. Yeah. Get a grant.
The 3D printer setup, there you guys gotta. It looks like somehow they left off where like the classes just have double click to add your content.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. That'll be something I'll send to
MGB.
I'll actually send that right now.
Yeah, if you go to the thing, it's having you can create fill rich content. Your content is ready to be set up with fills in that content. Blah blah blah. This tech,
and that's the 3D print basics.
You got a 3D printer setup. This item is connected to a text field in your content collection.
Yikes!
Oh, they have a bunch 3D printing intermediates like that too.
It may just be that they're lacking the curriculum for it. We're just building it like as of now. So, but yeah, that's a place that people can go for, and there's a lot of introductory pricing and discounts and shit too. So, throw in a little money, you'll be able to come on and literally go through a 3-hour course to build a Polymer 80 with your boy Just saying. Yeah. So a couple other things before we go. What else are we gonna do? We were gonna say something. I think I wanted to show this. A lot of people are talking about this. This is the new craziness. Okay. Let me delete this, that. Oh, you can kind of see that. And that. Sorry. Okay. All right. I'm back. Okay. So this is the new HoloSun thermal. It is a digital thermal. Yep. And I did also post a short video on this as well. So make sure you check it out.
You want to go check one out? Tough one out?
Hell yeah.
Like shoot one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is the furthest I've checked it out is I looked through it for like 10 minutes at SHOT Show.
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
You have a connection with HoloSun?
I got like 30,000 HoloSuns in my basement. I haven't paid for any of them.
Damn. Yeah. HoloSun is
I have so many HoloSuns. I got HoloSuns on pistols, HoloSuns on rifles.
Yeah, I got a couple HoloSuns, but I paid full price for those, just saying. Yeah, so this is the new. Now this you're looking at $2,000 sitting on top of your
you could get into this at 1,600, but $2,000 for the higher resolution.
Yeah.
So what it's doing is it's taking the two sensors and combining them. There's a thermal sensor and there's an optical sensor, and it combines the two together and does an overlay. So right now, the picture you're looking at, Dark has the lid closed on the optical, the visual light spectrum sensor. So it's only getting thermal. Now you could put that up in the ceiling and you could see all of the Wi-Fi hotspots that are generating heat. It was pretty damn cool.
Dude, okay. Existence Mundane, holy shit. Okay, you win. Existence Mundane wins. Is that really Guy Fieri? Okay. So I posted that video and I said whoever is the first person or extra bonus points or whatever for the first person who finds the diners, drive-ins, and dives guy in the reflection of the optic, you can see a guy walk by that looks exactly like the Guy Fieri from Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. And the fact that he took the time to see that mofo in the reflection of an optic, you can barely see. I mean, it's like in the glass, like right there. You can just see his
glass. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's dope. But yeah, what Rich is saying is right. And when you pop down the front thing, you can actually see it in clear as day, just like it is now, but still with the heat signatures and a red EOTech style aperture. And it's got the 32 MOA circle with a 2 MOA dot in it. Shit is fire. Hey, Ting Ting, good to see you. Yeah, it's dope. It's there is not much on the market that is like this. It's impressive.
No, that was
there's like a scope and there's like a optic in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Although I've heard, I really haven't played the game for more than several hundred hours. But there's an optic in there.
It's almost 1 a.m.
Agrizer, what up?
All right,
yeah,
guys.
I know. I'm gonna have to go too. All right, John. Good seeing you, brother.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, be kind. That's the most important thing I can tell you is to be kind.
Mm-hmm.
So be kind to each other. Also, the only thing that stops evil is good.
Well, hold on. You forgot something. Live a life of. Come on,
caring,
you can do it.
Compassion.
Oh, you guys! I'll let you guys do it together.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Rich.
Now I'm blanking. Caring,
Care,
compassion,
compassion,
contribution. Because a hand that's open to give is open to receive.
Yeah, dude, you guys know it. You're so great. You're so great. Here, I'll
remember and keep that thing on you.
keep that thing on you. Yeah, I'll do it just because we're getting some new folks in here. It's great, and I want them to know they got to get the full effect. Was there something else we were gonna say too? Polymer
The
80.
box.
Yeah. So Polymer 80 new frame. It uses the same jig. So purchase your jig at
People are
dldhardware.com. Did you
asking
know
when and how much?
when and how much for what? For the Holosun?
New frame.
Rich's body.
The new frame is going to be available within like the next week.
Oh wow!
Very quickly.
Giggity.
And I would maybe purchase all your jigs in advance. You know what I'm saying?
Giggity.
Because there's going to be a run on jigs.
Yeah. Let's just say I'm glad that I ordered a pallet. A couple weeks ago, I was not happy I ordered a pallet. Right now, I'm happy I ordered a pallet.
When I called up and it's like, just what it said.
Yeah. So get your jigs, dldhardware.com. Also, the frames should probably be out within a week or so.
Use code
you're going
Crumpy to get 20% off.
For what?
Jigs.
No, there's no codes. Don't listen to them. Also, there's going to be some other exciting shit dropping from Polymer 80, and I was honored to spend some time with the owner, and it was cool. And that's all I'm going to say because I can't.
We can talk about the new ish.
I literally can't say anything at all to anybody. I signed an NDA.
But I didn't sign an NDA.
That's true, but it's got to start somewhere.
I'll find it out.
Use code DIANEXUS for 69% off your order. Actually, hey, I got one of my Holosuns from DIANEXUS too. He got them lit deals, bro. Got them lit deals. He is a dealer. Hey, by the way, DIANEXUS, we got to do those mags, the DLD Gucci print, the Kim Light. See that Kim Light right there? We got to do the Gucci.
Did you do the Gucci? Did you see the Gucci rifle they had there?
Oh no, I don't think I did.
Everyone was sharing pictures of it. I can't believe you didn't.
I guess I missed that shit. Joe Morris is looking for a cougar to take down to the honky tonk. You down? That's great. I'm getting one of the thermals.
So you didn't see this at all?
No, I don't remember seeing. I mean,
yeah, they had a Gucci rifle. Somebody that like Gucci print.
Yeah, no, I kind of feel like putting anything like Louis or Gucci on.
No, it was Louis Vuitton. That's what it was.
I kind of feel like it's not real. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I got a Louis wallet. I got a few Louis wallets, right? And like I had a Louis backpack. I got a Louis duffel. Now, again, my life has changed. I fucking hate that aspect of consumerism now. But I still have the shit, I feel like putting that on a rifle it's like fake, Hey, DianX's, holla at your boy, man. If you want to, maybe let me do a little T&E on that thing. But basically, look, the Freedom Crew University is dropping. People are going to be, for like a few $100, you're going to be able to literally sit through with a professional and achieve anything you want to. Some less, right? $200 to $300. You get a one-on-one, or a much closer, intimate experience with an influencer, somebody that you fucking know, love, trust, you've been talking to and listening to forever, and we can do it without being stomped on by YouTube, and that's cool as shit. Buy your jigs from DLD Hardware. The new frames are coming out soon, very soon. We got a lot of lawsuits that are going to be likely ending in our favor. So fucking Hopefully. Freedom always wins. So keep a positive outlook on everything, y'all.
Wolverines,
mofo. So in the end here, I'm going to go ahead and run through the typical ending, which is Follow the rules. Rule number 1 is to be kind. Hey, thank you, Kurt. I appreciate you. Rule number 1 is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief moment of kindness, you can have a massive impact on somebody else's life. Like if you spend nearly $100 on buying some chicks burritos and tip the chick $20 at the airport, and you find out it's her birthday, then you fall in love with the girl. It's a long story. Anyway.
I thought the chocolate bars were the big win.
No, different girl. This, yeah. Whew, man, yeah, she's great. Anyway, so
That's rule number 1.
Also, rule number 2, live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed because a hand that's open to give is open to receive. Now, rule number 3, do you remember? No? Okay. Rule number 3, because we know the only thing. Come on.
You wanted to do it?
Sure, yeah.
The only thing that can stop evil is good men skilled in violence.
So make sure that you are becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be. And be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am out. I fucking love all of you guys so much. I mean, we kept nearly 100 people here throughout the night. You love them. You love them.
Oh, yeah, I do love you guys. You guys are a community. You know, somebody once said, "Oh, we're talking about fans and Dark stopped." It was at XCal. Somebody was talking about that, and Dark stopped them and said, "I don't have fans. I have a community."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm serious. I was there. Like, damn, that's pretty good. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna steal that shit.
Hell yeah, man. We're a fucking community, and communities. You know what communities do? We build shit like this, motherfucker.
I don't have my soundboard in Delaware. So
That's okay. This is a dragon's egg, and let's just say that dragon's eggs are bad when they land near you. Anyway, I love y'all so much. Just build guns, build explosives, and be kind, right? That's all. So just kidding. Follow all the rules, laws, and regulations, restrictions, and sanctions, and if you choose to.
If you choose to.
Yeah.
If not.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying it. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want as long as no one's watching. Just kidding. Love y'all. Bye. All right, one last thing. Don't forget to comment when this video posts. The live stream will post as a video. Don't forget to comment, okay? And I may start giving away some of the things that I got from SHOT Show. So make sure you comment. I love y'all. Bye.